Something new is right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our build of the MSM-03C mech suit, or basically otherwise known as the Hygogg, famous from the Gundam franchise. And a really bizarre design of that semi-aquatic sort of futuristic battle mech. And I was really kind of fascinated with the design of it. My friend had ordered this. He was anticipating a 1/100 scale, and he got this 1/144 scale instead, or basic high grade. But he said if I wanted it, I could have it. And so I said yes. And we're going to build it right now. So we kind of got started. And so far, it's going really well. The plastic is really well molded. It's cleaning up really nice. You can see that I've been able to get rid of the nubs here as far as the clip. So I'm just doing the double clipping it far and then coming in tight after, and then giving it a polish with the glass file. And so far, these are the only tools I've had to use, are my nippers and my glass file here. And that's it. And let's see, we've got the clear part, the only clear part you get. And that's for the mono eye. And that pops right in there, sweet. Be nice to light, that would look really cool. But anyways, yeah, and there's our head. So we're just moving through right from the beginning. We're starting with the head. So with cleanup, it's going to take me a little bit. So I want to get these built. We'll get these arms built with the hands, and we'll get this top sort of section kind of going, and then we'll come back for a update. So here you can see what I've got left over from the clip. Right now, I could maybe go in there again and just shave it off, but then after that, I'm just going to go in with the. I'm just going to go in here with the glass file, and it just cleans that up so nice. And if you see that there, you can just see that I just like to come in from the edge towards it, because there is a bit of a texture to this. I don't want to polish it shiny too much at all. I just want to get that burr down and just sort of feel it on the glass file, and just let the file do the work. You don't have to be too aggressive at all. And I find these really work good for this. They're not, for everything, but they work really good with the Gunpla. And you just clean that edge right up until you're happy with it and it looks clean. And this kit has been cleaning up really nicely, really easily. So yeah, really funky design. Craziest, definitely the craziest designed kit of anything that we've attempted so far. It's even crazier than the MK44, which is kind of, arguably pretty crazy. So, let me get through the arms, and let me get this first page done, and then we'll come back for an update. Update. Page 1. So far, so good. There he is looking so far. So we got the head together with this midsection part, and one arm assembled, cleaned up with the hand. So right here we are ready to carry on. We have all these pieces are prepped. Right, so we've got everything prepped here to finish off page 1. And then we will come back for an update. Yeah, halfway update. We are at we just completed part 9 of 17 steps. So we are officially a little more than halfway done. So there is his arms with his hands, his fingers. Things going on, his repulsor rays, laser beam, whatever things coming out, and his arms. So just push this one back in tight, and yeah, really neat. It's going together good so far. Bit of a tight fit here and there, but that's better tight than I guess loose, right? So and yeah, pretty cool. So we've got our other thing to make that's going to fit in here, but we'll get to that once we get everything assembled, get everything put together. But yes, that's what it looks like so far with his pack on. So now we're into the legs and the feet, and we'll get into the tanks. And there's his tanks and some decals and some feet. Some feet and some legs, and there he is. So he's got, now, I didn't realize until I looked at pictures of this build that these tanks stowed in there. I knew that you could remove these, the hands, the fingers, and you could set those up so that the tanks cover them and discharge them like you saw in that little intro there from the show. And I was, when I saw that, I was like, oh, yeah, okay, cool. So I saw how they fit in there. They still need to clean up, and they get the stickers on still. But I guess because I sort of edited it out, because once I realized the tanks went in there, it was kind of moot having it in there. But I had made originally to fill up the space that's underneath these gauntlets here on the shoulders when you don't have these tanks underneath here. So if you had them on the front of the hand here, if you had them on the hand extending here, you know, this would be open underneath here, and that's where I made these little inserts to go in there, and they were gonna fit in there like, you know, like basically underneath, you know, fake capping in this part where you saw the joints where the pins go through. And so what I was gonna do was just mount a little magnet in there and have it like just sort of get at that, but I don't really have to do that if I pose it like this, which I probably will most of the time with the tanks underneath the gauntlets like that. So yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna pop them out anyways, and I don't know what I'll use my little doodads for, but I don't know. I only built one. Now I have the parts to make another one, but right here I have the parts to make another one, but for now anyways. So that's what he looks like. I threw a couple decals on him. I still have the big ones here. You can see I got this one here and this one here, the Xeon with the C, and I figure I'll put those on the front of the shoulder pads. And then there, I do have decals if I want to replace, because I still have the foil. I still have the foil decals, which have the white stripes for the tanks, the big tanks here. And I may use those. And then I'm really tempted to take, in these spots here, where you see these indents in here, along here on these things, trying to see what these look like. I'm gonna try one inside these small little details, right? So I'm not sure which one to try yet, but I thought I might try to, you know, try them in there and see what they look like, because they're not going to really weather, I don't think, this one up too much. I think I'm going to kind of keep it sort of clean for this one, maybe, and do the sort of same with the Nemo, other than maybe a burn hole right through him, like that killed him maybe. But there he is so far anyways with his legs. So legs, it's a bit top heavy, you'll find. The legs are a little bit, you know, but he will hold position once you get him in somewhere. And the arms are really expressive. You can really get, you know, some dramatic poses with the arms and the crouching. It's a fascinating suit. Like, it's a really weird one for sure. It's definitely wild, that's definitely for sure. So I want to get a pin wash in it. Now that it's kind of done, I want to get the last of the decals on it, a matte coat on it, and then I want to get a pin wash on it. And then you know, then we'll see, because clearly parts of it are kind of toy looking. I don't like the, you know, the backpack definitely needs some detail. And I may take it upon myself to paint the orange. I may tune these right up, these tanks and this backpack, and then really do them up nice and orange. And then when I do that, I may do these greebles in the gray, these greebled up caps, and because I could still keep a small magnet, I think, up in here that won't impede this popping in and out. And then if I do have these on, and have it posed like it's swimming, I can have those popped in and close it. But yeah, I do think we're going to go a little bit further with them. But yeah, so far. And there he is beside, for scale, there he is beside our gun cannon. That gives you an idea how big he is. He's standing on there. It's a pretty good size. And we still may swap his head out for the green one. I haven't decided yet. And we're going to probably tinker with a bit more of an oil wash. We're not quite finished with him yet, but he'll get some more love. So I think I'll get these last decals on and a matte coat, and then I think we'll come back and we'll take a look at putting a base, making a base for it, and pairing him up with the Unicorn Nemo, and you know, get something kind of going and push on with the Wandwort. So anyways, I'm the model student, and thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, you being here with me. And yeah, there he is. Fear me, I am the Hygogg. So until next time, live, love, laugh, plan something for the future, because that's when I'm going to see you. So cheers. Bye.